To the residents woken in the middle of the night, it seemed like their whole village was on fire. The mountain they call the Black Rock turned orange by a wildfire spreading rapidly, endangering the homes at the foot of the hillside.
It was like a volcano. The whole mountain was on fire.
Charles and Jackie's house was among around 20 evacuated last night.
We heard hammering at the front. It was the fire brigade out the front here. I said, "What's the matter?" He says, "You better get out." He said, "Your whole back's on fire."
We looked outside and the mountain was orange.
Literally totally orange right the way through.
The car was covered in ash. I said, "We're going now. Get us out."
The terrain here has made it difficult for firefighters to put out a blaze which began in the weekend heat, but which is now being prolonged by strong winds.
At some points this morning the wind was coming over the top of the mountain down towards the village. This afternoon, as the time is now, it's blowing through the village and up the mountain, and therefore it's driving the fire back up into areas, some areas which have previously burnt and other areas where it's fresh.
It was a long Easter weekend for firefighters around the country. This wildfire in Aberdeenshire threatened a wind farm. A man's been charged with arson after fires near Ilkley in West Yorkshire destroyed huge areas of important habitat for wildlife. And on Marsden Moor, helicopters have helped tackle a fire the National Trust has blamed on people using a barbecue at the weekend.
We would ask that people please do not come on to a moorland area with a barbecue, but also don't light fires and extinguish your cigarettes really carefully.
In North Wales, firefighters are still working this evening. Whether started deliberately or recklessly, they say these fires are among the most difficult to put out. Firefighters don't yet know how these fires started, but with so many springing up over just one weekend and with the whole summer to come, it is a reminder of how easily they can start, how quickly they can spread, how dangerous they can be to lives and property, and how carelessness is so often the cause.